Hello and welcome back. A very good day to all of you in Mumbai, all of you in different cities in India, and of course, all of you who are overseas who will be watching this video at some point of time or the other. Now, in our quest and endeavor to bring you unique series on tips and techniques, I bring a very different topic to you today, like I promised. Over the last couple of days, I've been speaking to a lot of my uh, trainer professional friends from the training fraternity. And one thing that came out very pertinent was how do we get more effective? How do we get more reach? And how do we get more visibility? So, with the little knowledge that I have, and pardon me for that, I will bring you some tips and techniques and some insights as to how you can be a better version of you, how you can get there more regularly and increase the frequency that you have with your work in the training industry. Now, the first thing that I want to speak about is continued professional development. Now, what do I mean by that is a lot of us have got this little bit of acquired knowledge, and then we've not sort of gone to the next level. We've not upgraded, we've not upskilled. Now, continuous professional development is all about getting yourself certified, on niche subjects, because that is what you want to go out in the industry. Now, if you get yourself certified on all and sundry, everything and anything becomes a little bit of harakiri. So just be a little careful as to what kind of certifications you're undergoing. The next point I want to talk to you about is pick your niche and stick with it. If you're great at oratory skills and you think leadership, you think team building, you think management development program, you think campus to corporate are your niche, then work around that. Make that your mastery. Make that some kind of a signature program that you have. We all talk about signature programs, but keep it limited to about three or four. Maybe five is fair enough. But make sure that you have these signature programs. Take your lead with training consultant companies. What do training companies do? As a training company, it's a hub. They go and talk to a corporate. That becomes a spoke. So, hub and spoke. So, they talk to a corporate, meet, negotiate, demonstrate, present, price. So, that's the process. So, if a training company can do that, why can't you? It's only as simple as that. You just need to wake up from that seat, be a training company yourself, go out in the market. It's not difficult. I'll share some more points with you as I'm going along. I've done that very successfully for two training companies, the hub and spoke model, and a lot of you who have been part of my WhatsApp groups, we've even met at the offices and things like that. So you would know that this is a model which is already tested and successfully run. I'll take you to the next one. The next point for me is have your own website. Have your own website which gives you a lot of visibility, which gives you a lot of access, a lot of reach. Write a blog. Your blog is all about Solutions Incorporated. Your blog is all about experiences. Your blog is all about how you can get bigger, better, and brighter. So make sure you have a blog. If you don't have a blog, then you should use social media marketing. Social media is there everywhere today. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Use that effectively. Use digital marketing as a services for reach and visibility. Okay. Now, these two things, if done in a more responsible manner, will take you far and wide. But you've got to have a plan for this. Balance your finances well. Just because you have money doesn't mean you go, on a sprint if getting certified all in sundry. What is it that you really want to do? First, figure that out. Once you figure that out, then you can do a lot of things around it. So spend wisely. Okay. Now consider doing a freebie introductory session. Consider doing a freebie introductory session where people know who you are. They come to your sessions. They understand what your USP is, your value proposition is, your services are, and what value addition you're going to have to their life. Remember, people are not interested in anything, they're only interested in WIIFM, what's in it for me. The moment you're able to address that issue, that's when you are talking business to them. Then they don't mind spending 20,000 or 30,000 or 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs for your session. So, what's in it for me needs to be addressed, at the outset. Get your CV updated. Get it updated into the current. If you're on social media, make sure it's updated there as well. Because a not updated, profile does not speak too highly. Because then people feel if you don't have the time to update your CV, what is the time you have, right? So just be a little mindful of that. Network well. When I say network, don't go all about all and sundry. Your network is your net worth. So when you network well, you are ensuring that these are people with whom you will be working in future. It can be whoever it is. That choice is entirely yours. These are your choices. That's your call. So network well, because your network is your net worth. Move around with intelligent people. Read good books. Hang around with people who have substance, because whom you talk to, what you talk to, what you talk about, the books you read is what makes you. That's why I'm saying choose wisely. Choose wisely. That's not a problem. Make it a habit to have your visibility shown on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram by having daily two posts. Two posts reminding people you are there, you are still around. These are different topics that you're going to talk about. So people see your post, they know, oh yeah, she's there, he's there, this is what he's blogging about, this is what he's talking about. Offer solutions, offer tips and techniques through your YouTube videos, through your blogs. Let people know, because people can't Google the whole World Wide Web. So you actually condense all that for them in 10 pointers, 15 pointers, and you bring it right at their palm, where they're watching it on their iPhones or their Android. So give them tips and solutions, give them techniques of how things can get bigger, better, and brighter. Now, if you worked in corporates, bring your corporate experience to the fore, bring it into play, because that corporate experience which you have is so very vital. And now that you're starting your own as a professional trainer, I don't want to use the word freelancer, I use the word professional trainer. It will come so handy for you. It will come so handy in your strategizing. It will come so handy in your planning and organizing. So be very mindful of the experience you've got as you were in a corporate. Get certified on key topics. Say you want to do leadership, get certified on that. You want to do a niche subject, get certified on that. But first figure out your top 3, top 5 subjects that you want to get certified on. Don't go getting certified just because the whole world is going in that direction. Now that's called herd instinct. If you are part of the herd, you will never be heard. Are you with me? If you're part of the herd, you will never be heard. That's how I want to end it. Now, get certified on key topics. Use those certifications to conduct trainings. It's not that you get certified in Jan 2019 and then that certification stays with you and you're doing nothing about it till 22. Use that certification to conduct some workshops. Even if it is 10 people, 15 people, conduct a workshop, conduct a training, utilize that. Gather momentum that after this certification, I've had 10, 15 workshops, or I've had 10, 15 workshops plus training sessions. Then that makes a lot of sense, because this is what people are looking out for today. Okay. As trainers, of course, you are all well attired and articulate and very dignified. So continue to do that. It's very impressive, and I'm sure you can only get better in the ways of how you present yourself. So that is something that I don't want to really touch a lot, because I'm sure you all are doing a fantastic job there. What I now want to bring about is some very, very important points of how you can be an effective professional trainer. Approach all the corporates in your city first. Approach all the corporates in your city that is there, whichever city you are. First, target your city. That's how training companies do. First, they target the city, then they go on the peripheral, then they go on the extra peripheral. But that's the model. Once you have a market share in your city, you can so go outside and say, this is the kind of market share I've got. So target all your corporates in your city. Now, when you go and meet them, if necessary, give them a demo, give them a free session, show them what solutions you have, show them what tips and techniques you have, show them how your session can benefit them as an organization from a revenue perspective. Revenue has to be at the back of your head all the time, because organizations will have training interventions only to ensure that their people get better at what they're doing, so that it generates something, and that something is money. Okay, so just be mindful of this. Approach a database vendor. I've been doing outbound telemarketing and sales from the year 2003, so I'm sitting on about 6.5 crore database. Now approach a database vendor and let him know that you need a database for your city. He will give you corporate database with emails and mobile numbers. Have an email blast go out, have a SMS blast go out. It will reach out to all of them. This means that your credentials are now sitting with all these training companies, and they know that you are one of the many professional trainers whom they can reach out to. Something is better than nothing. Now there are a lot of websites like SlideShare, SlideSnack, SlideServe, trainingcoursematerials.com, businessballs.com, where you get all the content A to Z. Now please don't copy paste. That is the worst a professional trainer can do. These are only guidelines. Guidelines does not mean you take it the way it is and just edit a little few and make it your own. Now that's violation of intellectual property rights. First of all, people don't talk about it, but it is violation of intellectual property rights. So just be a little mindful, bring your experience into play. There is better connect with you and the audience when that happens. All right. Now, SlideShare is something which people were using all the time, and it sort of got so, the servers must have got so rammed that today SlideShare is a rest in peace concept, right? Now, people have benefited by that by actually taking it from there. Take for example design thinking. Design thinking is such a critical, such a technical subject if you actually go to see it. And when you have something on design thinking, everybody puts their hands up. Now that is something you've got to be mindful, because a guy who takes design thinking sessions, he's very expensive, he's exorbitant, his fees are high, because he backs himself with a lot of project management, with a lot of end-to-end solutioning, and now he's also certified. So all that comes into play. Either you propose or you propel. You decide. Either you're mentally strong or strongly mental. You decide. Either you kick ass or you kiss ass. You decide. These are all choices that you will make from here on after watching this video. Probably some of you have already started making those choices. Finally, collaboration is the way forward. Collaborate as much as you can so that you can synergize each other's strengths and work on the weaknesses as well. So when you collaborate, somebody's strength may not be your strength and your strength may not be somebody else's. This way you form a very formidable team and you go in the right direction. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll come back with more tips and techniques to upgrade, upskill and increase that knowledge base. Do like, subscribe and press the icon bell, and also leave your comments of how you found this particular video so that we can get bigger, better and brighter. Go conquer, you wonderful people. You are so superlative. I am so proud of each one of you because you so truly deserve it. Remember, we have one life. Just crack it. Keep watching this space for more. I'll come back same time, same place. Until then, keep watching YouTube. Take care. Bye-bye.